Hi guys, this is week 2 of our Rodney Close project. So it's mostly demolitions this week. We've all just met at the property to finalise plans for the layout. So Ashley's going to take over, he's going to be at the front camera and I'll be at the back again. And we'll walk through it. One second. Ready?
Okay, so week 2 now. There hasn't been a lot done in terms of sort of building works in there, but the main thing we've done so far is a demolition. So we've done the strip out. The strip out is pretty much complete. The guys are just tidying up in there now. The reason why we met today at the property, myself, our builder and the architect, we've all met obviously with two to just discuss and really finalize our plans. I know in the previous video you heard us say that we're finalizing the plans, but as you know, in building and renovation works, things always sort of change. So we have sort of got to a point now where we know exactly what we're doing, definitely internally, and there's been a couple of changes externally. As you can hear, there's a lot of building works actually happening around the area. So apologies if you can't hear me.
Yeah, well, the cladding.
So yeah, exactly. So first thing we're going to do is let's have a look at the outside here.
So we had some, one of the challenges was to try and make this place look and feel as secure and as modern as possible.
Yeah.
And so what was the solution that we came up with?
So the solution to that, it was sort of a two-pronged solution. It solved a couple of issues that we had. So the solution is similar to the next door neighbour. What we're actually going to do is brick up this porch area. So all this area is going to be bricked up, and we're going to have a front door here in the property. Now, what that means internally is that we're able to use one of the shower rooms that we had there. Is going to actually have now a much bigger footprint. And it also means the second shower room, which is a bit further on, will also have a bigger footprint. So like I said, it solved a couple of issues for us. It solved the issue of the safety at the front of the property. It's also going to give us a new front door, which we were going to do anyway. And it's given us more space. Which
Plus it means we don't need to move. What were some of the issues inside?
So
it was trying to fit 2 bathrooms in here.
Exactly.
We fit 2.
Exactly. So we want to try and fit 2 shower rooms in sort of this space here. Now, if you come around this corner here, you will see why that is sort of proven to be a bit of an issue.
Yeah, and they cost quite a bit to move, unfortunately.
Exactly, as a lot of you guys know, it costs an arm and a leg to get those moved. So what we have proposed to do is sort of shower room in that area where 2 is now standing, and out into that space where the porch is going to be, and also a shower room sort of in there, which will then allow us to block up the meters, but still obviously have access to them, because we need to have access to them.
Yeah, and we don't need to move that wall, because originally we had to move that wall out to make room for 2 shower rooms here.
Yeah.
But by going that way, we don't need to move that shower, which means the bedroom on that over there stays at a reasonable.
Stays a good size. Yeah. So on the previous video, you would have seen. I'm just going to go room by room now. So initially, we intended for this room here to be an ensuite. So we weren't going to have the second shower room there. It was actually going to be an ensuite for this bedroom. But again, we've solved a couple of issues by moving that porch out there and getting that second shower room. Pretty simple room here. It's going to be around about 11 square meters. So all the rooms are going to be coming in at about 10.5/11 square meters. We're going to potentially look to put a small kitchenette area in the mall, and we're also going to have one ensuite, that bedroom, which is going to be upstairs, which I'll show you. So let's move into the next room. So this room here is around 15 square meters. Now this is going to be our kitchen diner. Now, some may say it's probably a little bit too soon, but we're already starting to think about where the units are going to go, and also where our fridges are going to go, where our washing machines are going to go, where we're going to put sort of a kitchen diner table.
And Vince.
Yeah, for me, it's the perfect time now to sort of start discussing those things. It means that we don't make decisions, sort of structural decisions that we can't go back on. We already know we're going to have a door leading out to the garden here, so it means we already have to take away that space, and we're working sort of with the rest of the room. So again, we're starting to think about that, where we're going to be putting everything.
Yeah. So is it
So
Washing.
at the moment, we're looking at this being the door. We're sort of looking at around about here.
The sink.
Having the sink.
Yeah, we're trying to avoid moving this, so we're trying to use this as the door.
There's an option here to obviously go through here and use that as a door, but it's not what we want to do. Again, it's structural work that we don't particularly need to do. Because this whole area is coming out, it just makes sense to make this a door and window. So we're having a little play around. I think we've still got a little bit of playing around to do with that. Yeah. But again, because of the shape of the room, it is almost a perfect square. So it means we can really play around with it. We're not working with sort of awkward spaces. It's fairly straightforward. So any half-decent kitchen designer will be able to sort of move things around and get us to what we want to do amenity-wise. So I will take you into what will be bedroom 2. Again, pretty simple, sort of rectangular shaped room. It's just going to be a standard double room. Over there on the window where you can see 2, we're looking to potentially replace all the windows. So what we're looking to actually do is brick up to a reasonable height and then just put a couple of decent windows in there so there's some good natural light. Yeah. Now, we're not going to spend too much time upstairs because...
you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't physically move around.
So I will quickly just show you upstairs and show you what we're actually going to do. Actually, let's pan all around first.
Okay.
And then I'll pick a spot to stand. So,
1 second.
You would have came in last week, that would have been 1 bedroom. This would have been another bedroom that 2's currently standing in. Then we would have had the bathroom, which you can't use at the moment. You've got then what would have been a single room over in that corner, and then 1 more double room in here. So I think this is the safest spot.
Is it? Okay.
So there's not going to be a lot going on up here in terms of sort of changes. All the rooms are there or thereabouts in terms of the size that we need, which is the 10.22. What we're actually going to do now is, instead of creating a shower room up here, as you've just seen, we're creating 2 shower rooms downstairs. So what we're actually going to do is make this bedroom slightly larger, and then this will be an ensuite for this bedroom here. Yeah. So there'll be 1 ensuite and 2 shower rooms. Then it will be 1 more bedroom here, where 2 standing, and then 1 bedroom over that way, and final bedroom over there.
Yeah, in terms of where we have to put doors, because that was kind of the main.
Initially, the reason why we've had to sort of change from our original plan and bring an ensuite back upstairs is we wanted to actually have access to that bedroom through a door here. What we found is that we actually haven't got enough space. We haven't got enough space here. You guys that know the regs know that there needs to be a certain amount of space. We haven't got that space here. So then we've sort of had to have a pretty quick rethink today while we've been here about how we're going to move things around. What that would have meant is, it meant that the door for this room would have had to be in here, which would have taken away from the room space over
1
here.
meters, I think.
Yeah,
yeah,
I think it would have took about a meter. Yeah, about a meter squared. What was going to happen is this door would have led into that bedroom, and then door here would have led into this bedroom. But because we haven't got the space, we've had to really rejig it. So it's really crazy in sort of this development stage that, you know, a sort of space this much can pretty much make you entirely rethink how you're gonna...
The whole layout, really.
Yeah, the whole layout, exactly, of the scheme that we proposed. But, you know, this is why you've got to be able to think on your feet. This is why it's good to have sort of different minds that can point you in the right direction, and people that can sort of look and say, right, this may be a better option. Other than that, anything else too?
I think that's it, really. Because, the ensuite, and I mean, ideally, we would have liked a bigger ensuite.
Yeah.
But, well, we don't have that luxury. I mean, ideally, the value of an ensuite is to have a big room and an ensuite. Otherwise, it's just an ensuite, and there isn't that much of a price difference between that and a nice big double bedroom.
Yeah.
That would have been, a larger bedroom if we had not taken away the space of the ensuite. I think that's it, really, isn't it? And then, so what's the plan for next week?
Next step is we're obviously going to clean out all this stuff in the next couple of days. We're going to start on some of the structural work, so some of the walls that we're going to move, we're going to start getting rid of them. I don't think we've not got any load bearing walls that we're moving,
right?
So there's no need for any RHD beams or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna we've engaged with the architects just so we've got some sort of definite plans. Again, as you've seen between this week and last week, we have changed. Yeah. Once we've got those plans, then we're just going to get to work on the first parts of the build.
I think that's it. And hopefully see you guys next week. Cheers.